Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Chris and Jim. We're here to break down the latest Expendables 3 trailer.
Now, this one we're seeing, it starts off with essentially a prison break with, we'll see who here in a second.
They're breaking somebody out of prison who actually was in prison.
Yes, none other than this guy, Wesley Snipes.
Nice.
We're going to see more of his character, Doc, a little later, but he is nicknamed not just Doc, but the Surgeon and Dr. Death, and he is one of the original 5 founding Expendables.
Looking a little disheveled in this.
Yeah. Of course, him and Sly worked together on Demolition Man, but Doc has a penchant for knives, hence the Surgeon.
Nice.
There's Statham back as Lee Christmas, and there is, who's that guy?
That's Mel Gibson, long way from Road Warrior. Here he is.
Yeah, he's playing the villain. Yeah, he's Conrad Stonebanks. No, not a Flintstones character. He is also one of the original founding members of the Expendables, and he was thought dead. He apparently had a falling out with Barney Ross, who thought he had killed him, but no, now he's an illegal arms dealer out for revenge.
The past always comes back to haunt these guys.
Yep. And then we're going to see...
God, lots of explosions, which...
Here we go. Trench, a.k.a. Arnold Schwarzenegger, back in action.
And we don't know if he has a bigger role in this or not. He was kind of limited use in the last movie.
I think he might be, because now he's, obviously fully back in swing as an actor. He was still in office then. This is a sequence set in Vegas, and here we meet Kelsey Grammer as a character named Bonaparte. And he is a procurer of military talents. Basically, he's the guy who goes around and hooks up clients with black ops guys and mercenaries.
Yeah.
And we're going to see Ronda Rousey right there, the UFC fighter, as Luna. And she basically is a close quarters combat expert.
As she is in real life.
As she is in real life, who is also used as a decoy and basically joins the team right there on the spot. And we get a little roll call here of the new guys. This is Glenn Powell. He plays a character named Thorn, a.k.a. Wi-Fi. And he's a tech expert and a free climber, a drone pilot,
those things always
and
go
a guru
together.
hacker.
All those go together.
And basically he kind of represents the new breed of mercenary who specializes more in tech than in weaponry. Here we have Hercules himself, Kellen
Lutz, looking different than he was in Hercules.
Yeah, now he plays a former Navy SEAL named John Smiley, and he is a Moto X enthusiast and a biker. We're going to see him actually on his bike. Who is this guy?
Little Harrison Ford action?
Yeah, he shows up as a former a retired U.S. Air Force major named Max Drummer, and he flies a Bell 412 helicopter, and basically he is now an elite-ranking CIA field ops guy. Deals with the wet work stuff. There's Jet Li back as Yin Yang.
I didn't ever imagine a time when we would see Harrison Ford and Jet Li and Arnold in the same frame.
Now here we have Antonio Banderas as Galgo, aka the Greyhound, and he is a former special forces guy from a Spanish Armed Forces sharpshooter and a veteran of the Bosnian Wars, who the official film site says his tongue is as sharp as his pistol draw.
As is usually the case. The action in this looks pretty good.
Oh, yeah. Well, here we have Hail Caesar, Terry Crews, back in action.
My favorite Expendable.
And coming up here, we get basically a plot point. Mel Gibson's bad guy has captured the younger Expendables, the new recruits, and it's up to the old guys to go and rescue them.
As is always the case.
Now, we see there's Gunner, once again played by Dolph Lundgren, and then Randy Couture back as Toll Road.
I mean, there's so many people on this, you can barely fit them on a poster.
Seriously, it's kind of ridiculous. The banners are getting bigger and bigger for these.
It looks like the poster looks like those old action figure things. Now, look at this. He's getting pistol whipped here by Mel Gibson.
This is awesome, dude. This is Martin Riggs' Lethal Weapon versus Cobra. Come on, man. When I was like... I mean, when I was 14, I would have loved to have seen this movie. We basically have had to wait till we're old-ass men now to get this.
This is obviously Kellen Lutz because he's the motor one. You see him there. But he's ramping up off of a helicopter, a downed helicopter.
That's pretty awesome, dude.
There's a high degree of difficulty for doing that.
But he trashes his bike doing it. But anything for the job, right?
A little more Rousey there.
Mel Gibson doing his bug-eyed best here as the villain. Now here
Rare
we go.
Sight.
Now, when was the last time you saw Harrison Ford smile in a movie, right? This is, I think he just found out they have more All-Brand in stock. So,
so far in this movie, the action's looking great.
I know, this looks great. Insane. It's just great to see all these guys back together. Some of whom have been in movies together before. They're both knife experts, obviously, but great to see what they apparently they're expert drinkers.
Yeah, look at this here.
Robert Davi.
Robert Davi at the end.
Let's just go back here. Robert Davi, if you don't know who that is, he was the bad guy in License to Kill, and he was in Die Hard.
And Victor Ortiz, who we didn't really pause on in the trailer, he's also in the cast.
He plays a character named Mars, who is a boxer, like the real Ortiz, and a sharpshooter. So, guys, Expendables 3 comes out August 15th. Thanks for watching.